Jai Hind, dear children. Children, welcome back to your math class. So, children, your unit test exams are over, and I think all of you have given your best. And you people have revised each and everything that we have studied so far, right? So, children, before your unit test exam, we have completed up to exercise 5D from chapter fractions. Student, let me tell you that in your half yearly exam, we have to still complete two more chapters after fractions. And these chapters are decimal, which is a big chapter, and after that, algebraic expressions. Right? And my target is to complete your syllabus around 10th of September. So, children, we don't have much time and we have to cover still a big part of syllabus. That's why, children, without wasting the time, we will continue our class with the topic we had left before your unit test exam. So before your unit test exam, children, we had completed up to exercise 5D, right? So today we will continue with exercise 5E. But before that, children, I want to say that one or two students had asked me about the representation of fractions on the number line. So they were having doubt before their unit test exam. So children, before we continue our topic today, I want to explain by giving one or two examples how we can represent the fractions on the number line. So if you know how to represent the fraction on number line, then no matter. Otherwise, you see how we can represent it here on the number line. So for this children, I will just give one or two examples. So you just listen carefully and see how I am representing the given fractions on the number line. Right? So children, suppose we have a fraction, suppose 3 by 5, and we have to represent this on a number line. So children, this is a proper fraction, right? So firstly we will draw a number line, and we will not show the negative part of the number line because all the fractions are positive. We will start with 0, after that 0, show at least one or two number on the number line, 1 and 2, after that put arrow. Okay. Now 3 by 5 is the fraction. First question that comes to our mind is how many partitions we have to make for each whole part. Whole part means each one. Okay, so 0 to 1, how many partitions will be made? 1 to 2, how many partitions will be made? That we have to know now. So for that children, you will see the denominator. Denominator tells us about the total number of partitions to be made in a whole. Okay, so we have to make how many partitions children? 5. Out of these 5, how many parts are to be chosen? 3. Okay, so make 5 partitions between each two successive number. So from 0 to 1, how many partitions children? 5 partitions. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is here on 1. Right? Again from between 1 to 2, make 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5th is on 2. Right? So you can see we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 partitions between 0 to 1. Similarly, 5 partitions are there between 1 and 2. Now, we will start from 0, and 0 can be written as, because 0 can be divided by any number. So here we will divide 0 by 5 because denominator is 5. So 0 can be written as 0 by 5, right? After 0 by 5, if we take one part, because we have divided 0 to 1 into 5 partitions, so each part will show the fifth part, 1/5 of the whole. Okay, so 1/5, if we are counting for 1 times, we will get 1/5 here. Okay, if we are counting 1 and 2 times, then we will get 2/5, 1/5, 1/5, 2 times. Okay, we have to find 3/5, so we will count 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, how many times? 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Here we will get 3 by 5. So 1 by 5, 2 by 5 and then 3 by 5. Okay children? Suppose we have to represent 7 by 5. Then where will the number 7 by 5 lie children? This is improper fraction children, and to represent this we will make 5 partitions between each two numbers. So here we have already made 5 partitions, right? And numerator here is 7. So we will count how many times children? 7 times. We will start from 0 and count 7 times. So start from 0, 0 by 5, 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 5 by 5. At 1 you will get 5 by 5. So 5 divided by 5 equal to 1. Okay. Now next will be 6 by 5. After that here is 7 by 5. So So 7 by 5 is an improper fraction, and this will lie between 1 and 2, right? Similarly, children, suppose we have some other fraction. For example, take 2 whole jar 1 by 4, and we have to represent this on the number line. So how can we represent this, children? This is a mixed fraction, right? And here whole number part is 2. 2 plus 1 by 4. So 2 plus something will be greater than 2. Okay. So this fraction will be lie after 2. Okay. It will lie between 2 and 3. It is greater than 2 and less than 3. Okay. So 1, then 2 and 3 and so on. Right? Now, firstly, children convert this fraction into improper fraction. If we have to present a mixed fraction on the number line, we will convert this into improper fraction. So 4 to 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So this will become equal to 9 by 4, right? And to represent 9 by 4, children, we will have to make how many partitions? For each two successive number, we will make the number of partitions equal to the denominator. Here denominator is 4. So we will make 4 partitions. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right, children? In this way. Now you can see 0 to 1, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. 4 times is there. 0 will be written as 0 by what, children? 5? No. Here denominator is 5, but in this case denominator is 4. So 0 will be written as 0 by 4. Okay? And 0 to 1, it is divided into 4 parts. So each part will show 1 out of 4. Okay? So if we move one step, we will get 1 by 4. Starting from 0, we have to move one step, we will get 1 by 4. Then 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 times will give 2 by 4. Right, children? We have to reach 9 by 4. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4, how many times, children? 9 times. So you have to move 9 steps starting from 0. So starting from 0, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4, 5 by 4, 6 by 4, 7 by 4, 8 by 4. Here is 9 by 4. Right? After 2. Okay. So here you can see 9 by 4, or you can write it as 2 whole jar 1 by 4. Okay. And this is the answer. So in this way, children, you can represent mixed fraction or improper fraction or proper fraction, any type of fractions on the number line. Okay. Now, children, with this, I think this is clear to you all. You can see the example from the book also and make practice on this. Now, as we don't have much time, so children, we will move to our next topic, and that is the topic is questions from exercise 5E. So, children, you can see here the questions from exercise 5E. All of these questions are based on the addition of fractions. Right, children? So, we will start with the first question. And what is the first question, children? See, question number 1 is 5 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So, what happens when we have to add two fractions? So, children, in exercise 5E, question number 1 was 5 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So, children, firstly we will see that if the given fractions are like fractions or unlike fractions, right? If we have like fractions, children, and we have to add them, then denominator will be written as it is. Denominator is common because like fractions have same denominator, so denominator will be written as it is, and numerator will be added directly. So 5 plus 1 will give 5 plus 1. So 5 out of 8 plus 1 out of 8 will give 5 plus 1, that is 6 out of 8. Okay, so 6 by 8. तो बेटा 8 में से 5 हिस्सा और 8 में से 1 हिस्सा, तो कुल मिला के कितना हुआ? 8 में से 6 हिस्सा, 5 plus 1 out of 8. Okay, now 5 plus 1 6 by 8, but 6 and 8 they are having a common factor 2. This is not in the simplest form, because in simplest form numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1, right? But here you can see children, both the numbers, numerator and denominators have a common factor, that is 2. So what will you do? You will have to convert this into simplest form. And for this children, we will divide both the numbers with their common factor. And common factor here is 2. So divide 6 and 8 by 2. So 2 3 are 6 and 2 4 are 8. What do we get children? We get 3 by 4. And this is the answer. Right? In the same way children, you can solve question number 2, that is 4 by 9 plus 8 by 9 children. Both are like fractions, so their denominator will be same and numerators will be added directly. So 4 plus 8 equal to 12 out of 9. And 12 and 9 both are divisible by 3. So divide by 3, 3 4 are 3, 3 4 are 12 and 3 3 are 9. What do we get children? We get 4 by 3. Okay, and 4 by 3. This is improper fraction, so you will convert this into mixed fraction, right? So 4 by 3, divide 4 by 3 children, we get 1 whole jar 1 by 3. So answer will be 1 whole jar 1 by 3. First we will write the quotient 1 and remainder 1 is divided by 3. So 1 whole jar 1 by 3. Okay, so this is how you can write the answer. So whenever the answer is in the form of improper fraction, whenever the numerator is greater than denominator, then children don't forget to convert this into mixed fraction. Okay. So now children, in this way, let us move to the next question. That is question number, suppose 3. Okay. So what is question number 3 children? Here question is 1 whole jar 3 by 5 plus 2 whole jar 4 by 5. Now children, these are mixed fraction. So firstly you will convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay. So convert them children. How do we convert? Multiply the denominator with whole number part. 5 1 jar 5 plus numerator will be added. So plus 3 will give 8. 5 1 jar 5 plus 3 equal to 8. We get 8 out of 5. Plus here 5 2 jar 10, 10 plus 4, 14. You get 14 by 5. Now children, denominators are the same, they are like fractions. So the numerators will be added directly and denominator will be same. Because LCM of 5 and 5 is 5 only. Okay. So denominator will be 5 only and numerator will be added. 18, 8 plus 14 will give 22 by 5. And convert this into mixed fraction children. So what do we get? 5 4 jar 20, 4 times 2 will be remainder. Okay. So 2 will be remainder. So 2 remainder 2 will be divided by 5. So we get 4 whole jar 2 by 5. You can do this by yourself also, I think. So in this way children, suppose we have to solve question number 4. What is question number 4 children? Here 2 by 9 plus 5 by 6. These are the fraction children. And we have to add this. So children, here you can see these are unlike fractions. Denominators are different, 9 and 6. So they are unlike fractions children. So in case when we have to add two unlike fractions, firstly we will convert the given fraction into like fractions. Okay. So like fractions have the same denominator and that same denominator will be equal to the LCM of both the denominators. So LCM of 9 and 6. So in this case children, firstly you have to find the LCM of denominator. Now, what is the LCM of 9 and 6 children? All of you know 9 and 6, their LCM will be 18. You can check it by yourself. I think all of you know how to find the LCM. Okay, by division method. So first fraction will be converted into its equivalent fraction which denominator 18 and plus second fraction will also convert into its equivalent fraction which denominator 18. Okay. Now we will get two fractions with same denominator 18. So both the fractions will be like fractions, right? Here in first fraction 9, denominator 9 has converted into 18. So how many times it is increased children? It is increased for 2 times. 9 2 ja 18. Okay. So numerator will also increase for 2 times. So 2 to the 4. So numerator will become 2 into 2. Right? Here 6 3 ja 18. Denominator is increased for 3 times. So numerator will also be increased for 3 times. So numerator will become 5 into 3. So what we will do children? We will divide the LCM by denominator. Okay, find the quotient. 18 divided by 9 equal to 2. 2 is the quotient and multiply quotient with the numerator. Right? So बेटा LCM को denominator से divide करो, जो आए उसको numerator में multiply करो. Okay? So it will become 4 by 18 plus 5 3 ja 15 by 18. Right children? Now we can directly add the numerator because they are like fractions and denominator will be same 18. We get 4 plus 15. Right? What do we get children? We get 19 by 18. Now divide 19 by 18. This is improper fraction children. So you have to convert this into mixed fraction. So 18 1 ja 18. Okay. 19 minus 18 will be 1. 1 is the remainder. The remainder will be written in numerator divided by 18. 1 whole ja 1 by 18. Okay. So children, you can remove this part also. After the fraction children, you can directly write their LCM and divide LCM from the denominator 9 to the 18 and find the quotient, multiply quotient with the numerator 2. So 2 to the 4. So directly you can write the 4. So this part is done just to explain it to you. Okay. So you can directly solve from this step to this step. Okay. So whenever we have to add to unlike fractions children, firstly convert them into like fractions and then add them. This is so simple. So in this way children, let us solve one more question. Suppose I am solving question number 7. Children, solve question number 5 and 6 by yourself. In 7, the question is 2 whole 3 by 4 plus 5 whole 5 by 6. Right? So what we will do children? Firstly we will convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay? So convert this children. 4 to 8, 8 plus 3, 11. It will become 11 by 4 plus 6 5 30 and 30 plus 5 will give 35 by 6. Right? Now we will convert them into like fractions or you can use the shortcut method also. In shortcut method children, you will directly write their LCM. What is LCM of 4 and 6 children? LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. Okay? So 4 3 ja 12 and 6 2 ja 12. Now, what you will do children? You will divide the LCM by denominator. So you will find how many times denominator is increased. Okay? So 4 3 ja 12. It means denominator 4 is increased for 3 times. 3 will come and multiply this 3 into numerator. So denominator is increased for 3 times. So numerator will also increase for 3 times. Okay? So 11 3 ja 33 plus 6 2 ja 12. Denominator is increased for 2 times here. So numerator will also increase for 2 times. So 35 2 ja 70. So divide the LCM by denominator 6 2 ja 12. 2 will come and then multiply the quotient 2 with numerator 35. Okay. What do we get children? We get 103 by 12 and then convert this into mixed fraction. So 12 8 ja 96. Okay. And 7 is the remainder. So 7 will be written in the numerator and denominator will be 12. So 8 whole ja 7 by 12. So you can check this by yourself. Okay. This is the answer. In the same way children, let us move to the next question. And I am solving question number 10. So children, solve 8 and 9 by yourself. Okay. So question number 10. What is question number 10 children? 3 whole ja 2 by 3 plus 1 whole ja 5 by 6 and plus 2. This is the question children. Here 2 can be written as 2 by 1. This is a whole number. So to convert this into fraction, you can write it as 2 by 1. Okay. So here first and two fractions are mixed fraction. So convert them into improper fraction. To convert children, 3 3 are 9, 9 plus 2, 11. So 11 by 3 is the first fraction, plus 6 1 is 6 plus 5. 11 by 6 is the second fraction, and plus 2 by 1 is the third fraction. Okay. Now children, find the LCM of 3, 6 and 1. Okay, and LCM of 3, 6 and 1. What is the LCM children? LCM is 6 only, because 6 is divisible by all of these three numbers. Okay, now what you will do children? You will divide the LCM by denominator, find quotient and multiply the quotient with numerator. So denominator से बेटा divide करेंगे और जो आएगा उसको numerator से multiply करेंगे, right? So 3 2 जा 6, 2 will come, and 2 into numerator 11 will be 22. We get 22 plus 6 1 ja 6, 1 will come, 1 into 11 will be 11 plus 1 6 ja 6 and 6 2 ja 12. So what do we get children? We get 45 by 6. So finally we get children 45 by 6. Both have a common factor, that is 3. Both are divisible by 3 also. So cut them by 3. 15 3 are 45. So if we cut this by 3, we will get 15, and 3 2 are 6. 15 by 2, and this is improper fraction, so we will convert this into mixed fraction, and we will get 2 7 are 14, and 1 is remainder, so 1 will be written in the numerator and denominator will be 2, because we are dividing by 2. 7 whole 1 by 2 is the answer. Okay. So in the same way children, let us see some other question again. Suppose I am solving question number 11. 3 plus 1 whole 4 by 15 plus 1 whole 3 by 20. Right? So firstly 3 will be written as 3 by 1. Okay? Plus 1 whole 4 by 15. Convert this into improper fraction. 15 1 15 plus 4, 19. So 19 by 15 plus 21 20 plus 3, 23 by 20. Now children, find the LCM of 1, 15 and 20, and LCM of 1, 15 and 20 is 60. Right children? Now 60 divided by 1 will give 60, and 60 is 180. So we will divide by denominator, we will get 60 and multiply 60 with numerator 3. And same process you have to follow here also. 15 4 ja 60, 4 will come, 4 into numerator 19 will give what children? 19 4 ja 76 plus 20 3 ja 60, 60 3 will come, 3 into 23 will give 69. Okay children? Now add the numerators. So what we get children? 9 plus 6 15, 5 carry 1, 6 plus 7 13 and 8 21 and 1 22. 2 carry 2, 2 plus 1 3. 325 by 60. Right children? Now see if there is any common factor. Both the numbers are divisible by 5. So divide them by 5. Okay. So 5 6 ja 30. 32 divided by 5. 5 6 ja 30. So 32 minus 30 will be 2. 2 will be left. 2 and 5 will be 25. So 5 5 ja 25. And cut 60 by 5 children. So 12 5 ja 60. So if we cut this by 5, we will get 12. So what do we get children? 65 by 12. Okay. And divide 65 by 12. We get what children? 12 5 ja 60. 5 is left. So 5 whole ja 5 by 12. Okay. So answer will be 5 whole ja 5 by 12. This is the answer. Okay. In this way children, you can solve the other questions. Solve question number 12. by yourself. I am solving one more question, children. Suppose I am solving question number 30. So question is 2 whole jar 1 by 3 plus 1 whole jar 1 by 4 plus 2 whole jar 5 by 6 and plus 3 whole jar 2 whole, sorry, question what? Question number, this is question number 14, children. 2 whole jar 1 by 3 plus 1 whole jar 1 by 4 plus 2 whole jar 5 by 6 and plus 3 whole jar 7 by 12. This is question number 14. Okay, not 13. So 13 you can solve by yourself. The same process you have to follow. So firstly, children, you have to convert all of this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, convert all of you. You can solve this in your rough notebook. So 3 to the 6, 6 plus 1 7. 7 by 3 plus 4 1 ja 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 by 4 plus third fraction 6 2 ja 12, 12 plus 5 17. It will become 17 by 6 and plus 12 3 ja 36 and 36 plus 7 43 will be 43 by 12. This is the first step, children. In the next step, children, we will find the LCM of 3, 4, 6 and 12. And LCM of 3, 4, 6 and 12 is 12 itself. Okay, because 12 is divisible by all of these 4 numbers. So write denominator as 12. Now, children, we will divide LCM by denominator and multiply the numerator with the quotient. Okay, so 3 4 ja 12, 4 will come, 4 7 ja 28 plus 4 3 ja 12, 3 will come and 3 5 ja 15 plus 6 2 ja 12, 2 will come and 2 into 17 will give 34 and plus 12 1 ja 12, 1 will come and 1 into 13, 1 into 43, sorry, will become 43. Now, children, add all of these 4 numerators. What will get, children? So 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 5 12, 12 plus 8 20. 20 का बेटा 0, carry will be 2. Now 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 2 10 and carry 2 will become 12. 10 plus 2 12. 120 upon 12. So what do we get, children? We get 10 and this is the answer. Okay, children. So, children, I think in this way you can solve the other questions. So, how much time is left, children? We have time. So, children, let us solve one more part. I am solving question number 15. Okay. So, in question number 15, children, suppose question is 2 plus 3 by 4 plus 1 whole jar 5 by 8 plus 3 whole jar 7 by 16. This is the question, children. Now, children, firstly convert all of these fractions into improper fraction. 2 will be written as 2 by 1 plus 3 by 4 will be written as it is because this is proper fraction. Okay. 1 whole jar 5 by 8 is your mixed fraction, so convert this into improper fraction. So 8 1 jar 8, 8 plus 5 13. So it will become 13 by 8 and plus 16 3 jar 48, 48 plus 7 55 will give 55 by 16. Now, children, find the LCM of 1, 4, 8 and 16. And LCM of all of these 4 numbers is 16 only because 16 is divisible by all of these 4 numbers. Okay. So, denominator will be 16 only. Now, follow the same process. Divide the denominator from LCM from the denominator. Okay. 16 divided by 1 will be equal to 16 and 16 into 2. Okay, multiply the quotient with numerator 2. So 16 into 2 will give 32 plus 4 4 jar 16. 4 will come. 4 into 3 will give 12. Right? Plus 8 2 jar 16. 2 will come. And 2 into 13 will give 26. Plus 16 1 jar 16. 1 will come. 1 into 55 will give 55. So what do we get children? 5 plus 6 11. 11 plus 2 13. 13 plus 2 15. 15 का बेटा 5. Carry will be 1. 5 plus 2 7. 7 plus 1 8. 8 plus 3 11. 11 and carry 1 will give 12. 125 upon 16. Okay children. And this is improper fraction, so convert this into mixed fraction. So divided by 16. So 16 7 jar 112. What is left? 13. Okay. So what we get children? 7 is the quotient. 7 and 13 is divided by 16. So 7 whole jar 13 by 16. And this is the answers. Okay children. In this way you have to solve each and every part of this question. So whatever questions are left out, that is your homework. Okay children. Now let us move to the question number 16. So read question number 16 children. This is word problem. So question is Rohit bought a pencil for rupees 3 whole jar 2 by 5, right? And an eraser for 2 whole jar 7 by 10. So children, in question number 16, cost of pencil is given. Cost of pencil. What is cost of pencil children? It is rupees 3 whole jar 2 by 5 and cost of eraser is rupees 2 whole jar 7 by 10. Okay. So what is the total cost of the articles? So children, it is so simple. To find the total cost you have to add. Okay. And I think you can easily add these two fractions now. So to find total cost children, you have to add 3 whole jar 2 by 5 plus 2 whole jar 7 by 10. So firstly convert them into improper fractions. So 5 3 are 15, 15 plus 2 17. It becomes 17 by 5 plus 10 to the 20, 20 plus 7 will give 27 by 10. Now children, find the LCM of 5 and 10. LCM of 5 and 10 is 10, right? So LCM will be 10. Now 5 2 are 10. 2 will come. 2 into 17 will give 34 plus 10 1 jar 10 and 1 into 27 will give 27 only. So what do we get children? 34 plus 27. So we get 61. So 61 by 10 and convert this into mixed fraction children. 10 6 jar 60, 1 is left. So we will write 6 whole jar 1 by 10. So answer will be 6 whole jar 1 by 10. And what is this? This is the cost. So don't forget to write rupees also. So unit is important. Okay. Don't forget to write unit. Here unit is rupees. So unit may be kilogram, gram, centigram, rupees, meter, centimeter, whatever unit is there in the question, that is necessary to be written here. Okay. So for unit your half marks is cut in the exam. Right? So here unit is rupees. So this is the total cost. In this question then you can solve question number 17. So in question number 17 children, so he bought 4 whole jar 1 by 2 meter of cloth for kurta and 2 whole jar 2 by 3 meter of cloth for her pajamas. So how much cloth did she purchase in all? So obviously children you have to add. Okay. To find the total length of cloth, you have to add the length of cloth for kurta plus length of cloth for pajama. Okay. So in question number 17 children, length of cloth or kurta is how much children? 4 whole ja 1 by 2 meter. Okay. And length of cloth for pajama is how much children? It is 2 whole ja 2 by 3 meter. Right? To find total length, you have to add. So total length equal to 4 whole ja 1 by 2 plus 2 whole ja 2 by 3. Add 4 to ja 8 plus 1 9 by 2 plus 3 to ja 6 plus 2 8 by 3. Now children, to add them, you have to find the LCM. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Right? 2 3 ja 6, 3 9 ja 27. Plus 3 2 ja 6, 2 will come 2 into 8, 16. We get children how much? 43 by 6. Right? Now convert this into mixed fraction. So what do we get children? 6 7 ja 42. 7 is the quotient and 43 minus 42 will give 1. 1 is the remainder. So 1 will be written upside in numerator and denominator will be 6. And unit is meter. Okay, 7 whole ja 1 by 6 meter is the total length of the cloth. Clear? In this way children, read the next question. So, while coming back home from the school, Kishan covers 4 whole ja 3 by 4 km by rickshaw and 1 whole ja 1 by 2 km on foot. So, what is the distance of his house from the school? So, children, I think you can solve this question. Some of the distance he has covered by rickshaw and remaining distance he has covered on foot. Okay. So, to find total distance, children, you have to add distance covered by rickshaw plus distance covered on foot. Right? So, you have to solve this question by yourself. Okay. So, now I am solving the last question of the exercise, question number 19. So, in question number 19, children, what is the question? All of you read the question. The weight of an empty gas cylinder is given as 16 whole 4 by 5 kg. Okay. So, in question number 19, weight of empty cylinder. That is written how much? 16 whole 4 by 5 kg. Right? Now, and it contains 14 whole 2 by 3 kg of gas. So, what is weight of gas? Is how much children? 14 whole 2 by 3 kg. All of you solve this question in your notebook, children. To find the total weight of cylinder with gas, we have to add the weight of cylinder, empty cylinder, plus weight of gas. Okay. So total weight will be equal to what children? To find total add weight, we have to add. So add them children, all of you. So 16 whole 4 by 5 plus 14 whole 2 by 3. What do we get children? Firstly convert them into improper fraction. 5 into 16. 16 5 ja 80. 80 plus 4. 84 by 5 plus 14 3 ja 42 plus 2. 44 by 3. Now children, find the LCM of 5 and 3. LCM of 5 and 3 will be 15. Okay. Now 5 3 ja 15. 3 will come. 3 into 84 will give 192. Sorry, 192, not 192. 5 3 ja 15. 3 into 84 will give 252. So 252 plus 3 5 ja 15. 5 will come. 5 into 44 will give 220. Now add 252 plus 220. What will we get today? We will get 472 upon 15. right? Now children, divide 472 by 15. What do we get? So if we divide 472 by 15, 15 3 ja 45, 2 is left, 2 and 2. 15 1 ja 15. So what is left? 7. So quotient is 31 and remainder is 7. So 31 whole ja 7 divided by 15. So answer is 31 whole ja 7 divided by 15. What? Kg. So unit here is kg, and this is the answer. So children, in this way you can solve this exercise. So whatever question I have left, that is your homework. So you have to complete this exercise today only, right? So now in the next class we will complete the next exercise, and we will try to finish this chapter also. So children, till then you stay safe and stay at home. Thank you and Jai Hind.